Hello everyone, my name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. Well everyone, we are back with a little more Alan Parsons Project. This time we are talking about the album Eve, and I am going to be completely honest with you, this is a great breakup album if you are into 80s, I'm going to say soft rock. More adult contemporary kind of rock. It's still rock, but it's not really rock. It's definitely a little late. But if you're into that kind of that 80s era, a lot of synths, a lot of keyboards, a lot of stuff like that, and you're a dude, it's a great breakup album, man. Great breakup album. Woof. The likes I have not heard since Typo Negative's first album there, Origin of the Feces. Okay. Really synth heavy. There is some guitar work in it. The guitar work's in there basically just to drop down some solos, some good rhythm work, stuff like that throughout the album. This, like every other Alan Parsons Project album, is very much a studio produced album. It doesn't have, I don't think it has the flair to be a live album. I don't think it has the ability to be a live album. The music itself is beautifully written, well composed, well mixed, well orchestrated. Everything that scientifically makes an album good. Okay, I'm using the word scientifically a little loose there, but even then, and there's going to be a lot of science behind this. And that's this. What to me is missing is kind of that soul. This one, there's like a rough mix for every version of every song on here as a bonus, okay? And because of there being a rough mix and hearing what the original kind of rough mix was versus how it ended up as the polished version, you can hear how much studio polishing goes into it. And it's kind of a little impressive that way. As well as you can hear kind of the mid-ground of where it would have been if, say, a normal band had produced it, which gives you an idea of how much the Alan Parsons Project relies on studio production. All right, I'm going to try and read. Okay, so the track list, we got Lucifer. This is an instrumental that opens up the album. Lucifer is some top-notch instrumental work, man. I absolutely love this. This if I'm putting together a instrumentalist, I don't know if it would go together in my top 10 of rock instrumentals, but it definitely would go in my top 100 for sure. I know, great jump, right? We'll go from top 10 to top 100, whatever. You Lie Down with Dogs. I dig this song, man. This is the first song on this album that lyrically lets you know that it's just like, oh, fuck you, bitch. Screw you. You do this shit, it's on you, man. That's how this works, Really good tune. I really love the beat on this one. It's got very much of a disco-ish vibe to it, which works perfectly. It makes it really danceable. It makes it really kind of, you lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. Come on, baby, knock it on your knees. It just is a great, fun song. Good, like I said, it's really danceable too. It's great. I'd rather be a man. Okay, so at a very surface level, I'd rather be a man kind of sounds like a male feminist-y sort of song in the manner that it respects what women go through. That's if you're at a surface level. If you actually pay attention, it's, if I got a choice between being a man or being a complete piece of, like you, I'm going to be a man too. So it's one of those ones where you got that great surface level that, the surface people will be like, oh, well, yeah, this is a male feminist. And then you go, no, 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 no. Um, okay, so once again, part of that great breakup album kind of song. After that, you got You Won't Be There. Um, I enjoy this one while the album's playing. Outside of that, not much for me. Then you got Winding Me Up, which I really do enjoy while the album's playing. I don't think much of it when it's not playing, but it is actually one of those songs on this album that I do thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy. And really, for in the classic vinyl, two sides or cassette, I guess, where you got two sides going on, it's a great way to finish off the first side. Choice. First whole half of the album is really a choice album, man. I mean, You Won't Be There is the only song that's, just your basic kind of, hey, I like it while it's playing, but otherwise. Then we get to side two, and you got Damned If I Do. I love this one, man. This is like every guy's mantra at one point, man. The whole damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of thing. Um, and it continues off the mantra of Great Breakup Album, where it's just like, God, man, what the hell? Can't win with this chick. That mentality. Don't Hold Back is one of two tracks on this album that have a female vocalist or female vocals on it. And part of it feels like the female vocals are there to kind of keep it from being a woman hating album. And that's the best way I know I'd put it, because it's basically, if these songs had been released with males doing the vocals on them, on top of everything else that would have been on there, it would have gone from being a great breakup album to be a woman hating album. It's kind of where I go with it. I know there's some people that definitely would enjoy Don't Hold Back and If I Could Change Your Mind. They're all right, I guess. And then you got Secret Garden in the middle there, which is an instrumental track, which I really totally dig and get in on. The whole way around, the first half of the album, I really dig into. The second half of the album kind of putters about a little bit more. This is the only album also where I do actually enjoy having the rough cuts to use as a comparison, because the rough cuts all have a great sound to them, all have a great vibe to them, all kind of do their thing and let you know where we went from to where we are. And as someone who has recorded, mixed, produced my own band's material, I do a lot of it now with the TWA. Plug for the TWA, link below in the description. That's the Trampoline Wrestling Association. I understand, like, this is something that allows me to learn, something where I go, oh, okay, well, they do this, and then they do this to fill this out, and they do this to do this, and they do this. So it really is an educational experience on this album, I think, as compared to some of the other ones I've already covered where I've kind of complained about it a lot more. So the question is, I guess, would I recommend Eve? Yes, if you're into 80s music, especially if you're into like a softer rock and adult contemporary kind of thing, Eve, definitely great way to go. Fantastic album, totally wonderful, worth listening to. Even if you're not breaking up, it's totally wonderful, worth listening to. This definitely, consider I'm working my way backwards through the Alan Parsons, the complete collection, or the classic albums, or whatever the hell the collection's called. It's over there. I don't know. Don't have it right now. With every album working backwards, I seem to enjoy it more and more. So who knows? Maybe I'll like the next album even more than this one. Eve is definitely an album I would listen to on its own, and I might even throw in from time to time on its own. So all the way around, not a bad album, realistically. Do I need all the rough cuts? I enjoy them as someone who enjoys the back half of music, understanding, listening to stuff, learning from shit. Does the average listener need it? No. Anyways, folks, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Those are my views. Let me know what you think. That's what the comment section is for. On your way down the comment section, you will see a link to the TWA, the Trampoline Wrestling Association. You'll see a link to the Howling Odyssey, which is where a lot of my music endeavors go. And you will also see a link to my Patreon, where you can go and download my music endeavors. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the little bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.